Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carey. I appreciate you being here today, stopping by to check out what I'm laying down. Or what is that? Pick up what I'm laying down. Not dating advice today, and we are not cooking up a storm or anything like that. I'm delving back into beauty, not a full makeup tutorial, but I did want to show you one little trick on how to even out my eyes, which are slightly different sizes right now because of my Botox wearing off. So I'm going to create this look, but most importantly, I wanted to share with you that when I was at CVS late one night last week, I was looking around and I picked up a package of the Kiss magnetic lashes, and I wore them once last week and I thought they were super easy. I just filmed getting to this point. I have a little bit of an issue, but we found some workarounds. And if you were thinking about picking up a pair, they're not very expensive. They're at Target, they're at CVS. If you want to see how this all came about, keep watching because that's what we're up to today. All right, so as I said, probably, I'm filming the tutorial before the intro. I'm going to show you the magnetic lashes, but I've been doing my eye makeup a little differently after watching a couple tutorials, and I just yesterday tweezed my brows, trying to give them a little bit, I didn't want to make them thinner, but I did need to straighten them out. They were coming down a little low. I felt like I had a little too much down underneath this area here, and so I evened this out a little bit more with that one. And the other thing you may notice going on with my eye area and brows, besides a hair, is that my Botox has worn off, but it's worn off unevenly. So I have this eye, just try to keep this one from pushing down, and it's not, it's worn away. So it's pushing down further than this eye. So it looks, this one looks a little bigger, this one looks a little heavier. So I can combat that a little bit with my eyeshadow, and I can show you how to do that. But I really want you to see the lashes. Now, the thing with these lashes, I know I should probably be talking while I'm doing this. I'm going to take a fluffy brush here, the Morphe M514, and I'm going to go into my Morphe palette, which you've seen before. Looks like that. No mirror, but it's dirty in there. And I'm going to take a medium tone. I think we'll go a little bit warmer today, so I'm going to go in with this rusty color here. This is the 350 palette, by the way. What I was going to say is that these lashes require black liner. Black liner contains the magnets that the lashes latch onto. So this requires me, for the first time in a very long time, to be wearing black liquid liner, which I'm not used to and not really great at. But I try to keep it really simple and close to my lash lines and just give it enough that the magnets have something to hang on to without trying to create a wing beyond that or anything. I try to keep it pretty simple. So this color here, I'm doing it on my lids, and I'm coming up above my crease. And what I'm trying to do these days, and I think I've already messed it up over here, is I'm truly not trying to come beyond this line and into my crow's feet. So I clean this up a little bit afterwards. And then I'm going to take a darker color on a pencil brush. This is a pencil brush. It's worn away. It's an old MAC pencil brush. They're all the same to me. I'm going to go into a slightly darker shade. So for this, if I'm in this rusty tone here, which is where I started, I think I'd like to go to, I think it's a little darker. Let's try this. And if I need darker, I'm going to go into that one there. And then I'm going to draw into my crease right above it. I know other people start with a light coating and blend it. I like to put it in place and then blend it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that original brush with the other color on it. All right, let me clean that up and find my concealer brush here. I'm just going to make sure there's nothing there. I may need some concealer right here. I don't know if it's just that I'm red there or it's gone into that area. So I'll get to that. Let's first do my lid. I'm going to take a light color here, a little bit of a shimmer. I'm going to take this one here, has a shimmer in it. And I'm going to put that in the corner of my eyes. just a tiny dab will do ya. Blend that out. I'm going to use the pencil brush again in that darker color, and I'm going to go under. Now here was one of the things that I learned this week watching a couple tutorials, is that if I want my eyes to look a little bit bigger, why wouldn't I? Instead of taking a pencil, you know, I like that MAC Teddy pencil that for years I kind of put it right under my lash line to kind of create a shadow. But instead of going right underneath, the idea here was to leave it, actually leave a little space. Join this here like you always see me do, but take this pencil down so it's almost covering the eye bag. And it's the same color that's at that corner there. So I'm going to bring it, I guess 2/3 of the way around, but I'm taking it down lower. I'm not keeping it right under my lashes. Now I'm going to clean this brush off because I'm going to take a little bit darker color right above that. The color that I said if this one wasn't dark enough, I'm going to try that now. And I'm going to take that closer to my lashes. Time for a coffee break. My camera turned off. I'm not sure what I missed. So in case we missed this, I took this dark color and I added a little bit of it right to this area, because looking straight on, if I was going to try to raise this eye a little bit, looking straight on, I needed a little more something heavy right here. So right in here, and then I blended it out so it wasn't so harsh. And I have one of the lashes on this eye, and what I'm going to do is I have the other one right here. I brought my little scissors down. I intended to cut off a little bit, but what I realized is that the magnets are on the very end of each end of the lash. So if I cut one off, it determines how far I have to cut till I get to the next magnet. They're spaced 3 clumps apart from each other. So I'm going to try one more time to put these on. Put this one on, just kind of bending it this way, the way I want it to go here, and drop it there, there, and there. That's it. So as you can see, I now have long, lush, thick. I was eating during my little pause here, turning my camera back on. That's it. Those magnets along the edges, and I'll put you a picture right here, attach right to the liner. 3 coats is probably better. So these are by Kiss, the same people whose false fingernails I like, and they are at CVS where I purchased them. Currently they have a buy 2 get 1 free. There's a bunch of different styles here. Tantalize, Crowd Pleaser, and the original. Ooh, Crowd Pleaser is like very thick. It looks like you have a caterpillar on your eyes. I got the original. These are a little bit more sparse, a little more wispy. And Tantalize is medium in the middle, kind of more intense than these. So these are the least intense, and this is what they look like. It's a lot of pizzazz, right? So I wanted to share those with you, and then also show you my tip about trying to give myself a little bit of an eye lift here. I hope you found this interesting or helpful, had a good time, and I will hope you will subscribe to my channel. It's not typically beauty, most often it's dating advice, and we talk about that because I am a matchmaker and a dating coach. And you can find more information about that in my description bar, but I appreciate you stopping by today. I hope you'll subscribe and hit that ring bell, then you're notified every time I upload a new episode. And until I see you that next time, thank you again, and have a good one. Goes on. I was right into my coffee. With some extra shadow. Oh, did I just loosen? Yep, I just loosened my, I just took my lashes right off.